Luke chapter 4 verse 31. And came down to Capernaum, a city of Galilee, and taught them on the Sabbath days. And they were astonished at his doctrine, for his word was with power. And in the synagogue there was a man which had a spirit of an unclean devil, and cried out with a loud voice, saying, Let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Jesus of Nazareth? Art thou come to destroy us? I know thee, who thou art, the Holy One of God. And Jesus rebuked him, saying, Hold thy peace, and come out of him. And when the devil had thrown him in the midst, he came out of him and hurt him not. Verse 36 is my emphasis, is the reaction, the commentary that resulted from what Jesus did, how that Jesus had authority over devils, over spirits that are responsible for some conditions, spirits that are responsible for some circumstances and situations. The amazement was that Jesus had authority over such spirits. Yes, verse 36, if you can put it on the screen again. So this was the commentary. And they were all amazed and spake among themselves, saying, What a word is this? They were saying, What a message is this? And I was expecting at that point for them to include the message Jesus preached. The message that Jesus preached was not the message they remembered. The message they remembered was the message that was demonstrated. What a message is this? I was expecting a title. For with authority and power, he commanded the unclean spirits, and they come out. That's the message. With authority and power, he commanded the unclean spirits, and they come out. This competence, the competence of taking advantage of these two utensils, authority and power, to command unclean spirits, to displace, expel unclean spirits. This is the texture and the shape of end-time ministry. The days of half measures and talk are over. I thought that when I come into the United States, I'll find time to rest, because everything, when we see the U.S. from the continent of Africa, it looks like the shining kingdom of the world. So, and you will not expect that demonic activity will be locked in. My introduction to the demonic state of America was given to me right there in New York. The moment we were stamped in, we were almost killed. Yes, and I'm not joking. We were almost, me and my family. So that's where we got the introduction, just upon entry. So I knew that we need a different, and some people are raising children in that city. So there are two utensils that Jesus used in delivering effective ministry, especially when it had to do with demonic activity that was rooted either in people or in territories. What a word is this! For with authority and power he commanded the unclean spirits, and they come out. Hallelujah. Now, so the texture, the nature of the kind of service delivery that we'll need to bring in this season has to do with commanding. Now, let us just do definition of terminologies this night, and then, if by the mercies of God I have another window to take a snapshot, we'll build from that point. I would like us to really understand what power is. I'd like us to really understand what authority is. What exactly is authority? When we say someone has divine authority, how does it look like? How does it function? What is the effect of authority? Because these guys knew authority, and that was why they were amazed at authority. They saw it demonstrated. It means they knew it, they could recognize it, and when it was demonstrated before them, they could identify. Now, many of us don't even know authority if it is demonstrated, because they were amazed at the authority. Many of us don't even know power if it is demonstrated. The message that they were amazed at was not what Jesus preached, it was the message he demonstrated. You can be preaching something and demonstrating something else. Now, so we need to do definition of terminologies. So create a column in your jotter, and you put power here, you put authority here. Let us analyze it as much as the time can take, and then we are going to leave something like 12 minutes for practical. Hallelujah.